Sometimes people like me can look like line items on a spreadsheet, but we are people with goals, futures, and families. Behind every number is a human life.
Yeah, so what the governor's recommendations for the Department of Mental Health included were 2 significant cuts to self-directed services, a program that allows individuals with developmental disabilities to be cared for in their home, and Habilitation centers, which is a program that allows individuals with developmental disabilities to participate in community. We heard hours of testimony yesterday from families from all corners of the state about how these budget cuts would impact their lives, the lives of their loved ones.
This would result in drastic increases for these families and for Medicaid spending. I don't know that I would be gainfully employed currently, and I have no idea where my family would be without the temporary funding that we received.
And that is what SDS does. It keeps families together. Cutting SDS threatens that.
If we have a 30% reduction in services for Dayhab, I don't know how we'll be able to maintain him in our home.
These services are not extras. They are what make independence possible for me. These supports allow me to live safely, independently, and with dignity.
It makes a huge difference in their world if you have a caregiver that works with them, gets them out in the community, and they're less likely when they become adults to need extra government assistance.
How does it make sense to cut a program like self-directed services that actually saves the state money?
From a fiscal standpoint, it is far more cost-effective for me to remain in my home with proper supports than to require institutional or emergency care. I want to acknowledge that I do not envy the responsibility you carry in making these difficult budget decisions. I am here to advocate for myself and those whose independence and stability depend on these services. I respectfully urge you not to approve the proposed budget cuts.
I know I can't speak for the majority party, but I can tell you that is one of the top considerations for House Democrats, is making sure we're not leaving individuals who rely on state government the most out in the cold. I understand we have to make budget cuts, but I'm uncomfortable making them there.